Sagittarius, welcome in. How are you? I hope you are all doing fantastic. I'm just cleansing the energy here, welcoming in my angels, ancestors, and spirit guides to hop into your June reading. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate your support. My name is Amy. I am an intuitive tarot reader. Been reading cards for quite some time, and I hope I can bring some clarity to a situation for you or confirm what you already know, okay? So let us hop into this reading, Sag. For the overall energy for the month of June, you have the Chariot card. So you are moving forward. Okay, the Chariot card carries one person, and the Chariot card is about our movement. It's about making a decision and focusing on that decision. So you are moving towards something, and I'm hearing very gracefully. Somebody's name could be Kelly. Okay, something is significant about sushi. You could really enjoy sushi. If so, something in this message is definitely for you, okay? I do have a few channeled messages, so let me go over those really quick. And if none of these resonate for you, then don't take them, okay? So somebody could be very right-wing. I'm not political, so whatever that means to you. The song People Are Crazy by Billy Currington, that's a country song. That could be significant to you or your family. Corn, the crop corn, okay? Somebody could be growing corn. Spiritual growth. There's also something really significant about corn and its nutrients, or something that you're eating not having nutrients. Something presenting itself as healthy, but really it offers you nothing. Okay, that could be significant with relationships as well, right? Being in separation, spiritual growth, you're growing and it's showing. So some of you could be pregnant, or some of you are maturing here. There's also something significant about somebody being depressed, something around a miscarriage. This could even be a miscarriage of justice here, and a cat. So a cat is my sign, a white cat specifically is my spirit language for pregnancy. So that could line up with that miscarriage. If so, I'm sending you so much love and healing of your mental, emotional, and physical body. Okay, Sag? So also in the energy here, we have you being the teacher, which tells me that you have gone through something. You've gone through a very long cycle of something being unraveled, learning something, seeing something. This reminds me of when I always say we all sign up for different courses in life. Some of us sign up for the narcissistic course to learn about narcissists firsthand. Some of us sign up for the abuser course so that we can sense this out like that, right? That when we learn those lessons or see those experiences unravel, they stay with us forever. They change our life. So whatever you went through for a very long cycle here, over and over again, same energy, different faces, whatever that is showing up in your life, or you have overcome here in some form or fashion, you are now the teacher of this. You can spot this energy. You become the master of this energy, okay? I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with somebody who had untreated mental health issues. So I decided to clarify these cards a little bit. Under the you are the teacher, we have justice, number 8. And I clarified that with the, is that a 7? No, the 5 of Swords. So somebody can't be deceitful, okay? Somebody's mask has come off. This was justice for you to see who this person truly was. This was somebody that was sneaky, somebody that fudges the truth. They don't lie, but they don't tell the whole truth. So they lie by omission, okay? So maybe you are now like a human lie detector. You're able to really call bullshit when you sense that your intuition is on point. So you could have an enhance in your spiritual gifts, your intuition here, but this is justice. Spirit allowed you to see something so you could make a judgment call, which is very crazy because let me segue into this. Okay, so for the untreated mental health issues, we have Ada Michael. Eight of Swords. Somebody was really trapped by their mind, and this is linked back to their untreated mental health issues. This is somebody who makes up stories in their mind, who believes, whatever whimsical thought comes into their mind, whatever they think of, okay? They read way too deep into things. They make up stories. They have a disillusioned perception of reality, okay? So this is somebody who, was stuck and really holding on to old narratives, old stories, not really trusting their intuition. You can see she's at the beach. Things are really dry. Even the water, the emotion is far off. This person is disconnected from their emotions here. This is somebody that had a mirroring divine connection, but they walked away from it because their thoughts kept them in bondage here, okay? So whoever this untreated mental health issue person is, they slept on their intuition and they ignored their heart energy here, okay? They really could be irresponsible when it comes to money and paying bills here. So you could also be somebody that had asked spirit for signs from passed on loved ones, but you could be getting some signs from nature, seeing butterflies, seeing deer here. Some of you could be seeing fireflies. Dragonflies is too early for fireflies, isn't it? Look at how dark it's getting in here. Hold on. Okay, so the shared energy between the you are the teacher and untreated mental health issues, however that applies in your life, the energy that may be, in between the two of you is this judgment card and the Hierophant. This is crazy. It's like you called judgment on this person. You knew intuitively, you saw that something wasn't going on or something was going on with them that you just didn't want to subject yourself to, okay? That's why this justice is coming out. You had to see the truth of whatever this situation was and save yourself, okay? I feel like this person really could go down some very confusing, chaotic scenarios here. So let's move on from this energy, okay? So I feel that in the month of June, a lot of you are going through some type of shakeup in your overall energy. Currently what's going on is the Ten of Swords. This is hard energy. This is an ending here. Something came to an end, okay? And I clarified that with the Death card. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio here. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But something had to end so that you could be rebirthed, so that you could get out of this Ten of Swords energy. This was too much. If you notice, it's like nighttime. So things were very illusionist, like dark, cloaked. Thank you, spirits. Things were cloaked in this situation. You could have desired growth, but it wasn't coming. You kept maybe asking like, why aren't things changing? What's going on? Why can't we build? Why can't we grow here? Okay, there was somebody being deceptive, somebody really backstabbing you behind the scenes here. So I feel like this left a lot of you to wonder if you made the right decision, okay? So maybe being in your head, feeling left out here, feeling like, man, did I just injure myself? Did I really, handle something inappropriately, okay? So you could be in your mind about this, but the spirit is saying no. This person is definitely an energy of in and out passion with multiple parties, really being in and out of mental clarity, okay? So this is somebody who really gets obsessive with a certain thing and then they just focus on that. So maybe that is what you had to separate yourself from, an energy that's uncertain, hot and cold, in and out, right? Untreated mental illness here. So you didn't make a rash decision in letting this, it could have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, letting this energy go, okay? This person has splintered energy, splintered passions here. Okay, so I feel like you really trusted, you in this situation, you really trusted your intuition, okay? You're a high priestess here. You're somebody who definitely can read between the lines. Like I said, you're a human lie detector. This was definitely a gift given to you or enhanced. This is enhancing. This is a new gift or a new spiritual gift here that Spirit imparted in you. This is something that has been taking form, that has been growing, that has been nurturing here. You have been nurturing here. The more that you trust your intuition, the greater the spiritual abundance becomes, the louder your intuition becomes, the clearer your direction becomes, leading you to this beautiful, happy ending is what I'm hearing. Abundant, happy ending. Okay. So in the recent past, a lot of you had to step into the King of Swords energy, big air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You saw the truth and you definitely defended yourself. Okay. You are somebody that, once you make your mind up about something, Sag, once you saw something you couldn't unsee. And so you had to protect your energy. You had to speak truths, uncomfortable truths, cut cords here, set yourself free. Now I want to show you something. So on this Ten of Swords, we see that it was dark, right? You were trying to figure out, why can't we have growth? Why won't things grow? What's going on? You can see that there is new growth, right? There is new growth happening for you, clarity, success. So now there is growth coming in. There is truth coming in. There is clarity coming in. You can see the truth. You can see the clarity. All right, because you definitely had some type of perspective shift and letting go of this Knight of Wands, right? This in and out passionate energy, here for a short time, not a long time energy. Okay. So in your near future, or this has already happened, I feel a lot of you moved away. Six of Swords energy, air energy again, water energy. You really sifted through the emotions, decided that to have clarity, mental clarity, you needed to make a change. And we see look at all these aces, Sag. You have so many new beginnings here. Ace of Swords, clarity, Ace of Pentacles, a new abundance, a do-over, a new beginning, a new start here. And we have the Ace of Wands. This is making changes in your environment. You changed passionately. I'm hearing aggressively, quickly, changed things up. You could have moved where you were living. You could have changed your phone number here. You could have blocked somebody. But this is making a mental decision to move away from something, block it out, cloak your energy, and have a new beginning. Start something new. Start something from ground zero, passion, building something that you're very passionate about in a new position, okay? I also feel like with this King of Swords, you had to defend your position. You had to defend the truth here. You had to stand up for the truth in some way. And the spirit, higher self energy source here is rewarding you for doing that, for taking the right steps, the right actions, for listening to this gift of your intuition, this gift from spirit here. All right, so your outcome energy in June is the King of Wands, passionately taking control of your life, making new changes here, okay? You could be moving towards this King of Wands, being in this Queen of Cups energy, highly intuitive, trusting your intuition. Look at how, I want to show you something. Look at how she's like cloaked in this gold shawl, okay? And this person is everything you've dreamed about in love, okay? This person, they are very passionate, very, I'm hearing protecting. Okay, so this person wants to protect you, but it's like this person's everything that you have dreamed love would be. This is the ideal person for you to give your cup to. Okay, so this is a soulmate. Archangel Michael coming in, saying there has been a lot of work behind the scenes to bring this connection together here. Okay, intuitively, you could be talking to this person, feeling this person, calling, knowing something's changing here. You've been through something very heavy that you've learned a very, very big lesson, had a lot of spiritual growth here. Okay, and this angel is cloaked in gold. And she's got gold, and there's a lot of spiritual golden energy here. Okay, and the outcome for the month of June for you is the Wheel of Fortune. This is something you've been waiting on, praying for, believing for here, okay? This is good karma, good dharma here for the way in which you moved, the way in which you handled something, the way in which you manifested something. You are passionately getting this new beginning, for taking the proper steps to responding in love. I'm hearing unconditional love, praying for somebody, sending them love, you know, setting somebody free with love here. You could be seeing the number 1, 2, 3. This is representing the progression, the spiritual progression that you have undergone. This says you are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps toward your goals with confidence. I feel like that's what you've been doing. So let's get an outcome card. I feel like a lot of you need a big hug. Okay, I feel like you need nurturing here. You've gone through something really, really difficult, especially with this 10 of Swords energy, that very, very difficult energy. But that's an ending, and now you have a new beginning, okay? The wheel is changing. Spirit is very proud of you, very happy. I'm hearing the name Darcy, okay? I'm also hearing Tyrese, Tyrone here. All right, we have the 4th power. I am beloved. And look at, she's got a gold coin over her head. There's something significant about the color gold here. Royalty, spiritual royalty, spiritual abundance is what I'm hearing. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit about this card. It says this, the mystic William Blake believed that roads of access lead to places. Wait, hold on. I gotta put my glasses on. I don't even know what I'm trying to do here. Okay. The mystic William Blake believed that roads of access led to palaces of wisdom. Why? Because when we allow ourselves to get thrown out of balance with an excessive amount of anything, too much work, food, sex, or alcohol, we also have the opportunity to encounter that aspect within us that calls us to come back from the extremes so that we can rest again in the stability of what lets us thrive. We no longer need to dance around the fires of love at our core. We become it. And we can tolerate that much light, that much love, because we know it's not separate from us. When we remember that we are beloved, we want to spend what little time we have here simply sharing the love we are. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you, you're remembering your worth. You're remembering that you are beloved, that you are a good friend, that you are a good partner, that you were beloved as a child, okay? So don't forget to love yourself, accept yourself, to let the ego die, okay? The 4th power is all about, you know, allowing yourself to die to excess and allow yourself to come back into focus about what allows you to thrive, what makes you happy, what makes you want to reach for more here. So this basically is a card of saying you may have gotten off balance, maybe too much excess, too much this, too much that, but don't forget who you are. Don't forget to come back in and center yourself again, okay? And allow the excess to fall away. So let's see, Spirit just said to get some letters. Let's do that really quick, and then we'll see what the signs are you could be dealing with. We have V, Y, D, W, N, G, E. So we have the word new. Okay, so you'll be getting somebody new or something new. The word do, the word den. You could have been in hermit mode here. We have P, W, R. Somebody's initials could be RW. Somebody's name could be Ray here. We have the word Winnebago. We don't have the word Winnebago. I'm just hearing Winnebago here. Somebody's name could be Glenn. Somebody's name is David. Somebody's name is Walter, Pamela, Evelyn, Reese. Somebody's last name is Reese, or somebody's first name is Reese. Richard, Val, All right. So you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag here. You could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius, you showing up, okay? Oh, look, I didn't even see this card. Angels. I have never been alone. This fell out. I didn't know that. So you're working very closely with your angels, or your angels are wanting to just show up and say, hey, y'all, we're here too. There could be a, like, 10 to 13-year-old little girl who's passed here, an angel here by your side, okay, a young child. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, more fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo energy here, okay, Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, Virgo energy, Aries energy, more Gemini energy, Libra energy, Scorpio energy again. All right. Well, I hope something in this reading resonated for you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Sag. Bye.